The word sin is heavy, loaded with judgment. When we apply it to a country of over 1 billion people, what are we really saying? Headlines paint China in stark terms: control, pollution, a godless state. But a country is not a headline. It's millions of individual lives, each with its own story. I've lived in China not as a tourist but as a neighbor, teaching, sharing meals, walking ancient alleyways. The reality is far more complex and human than any label. The idea of a sinful China dissolves when you sit for tea in a village or watch a couple take wedding photos in a futuristic city. China is a paradox: ancient traditions beside dizzying change, personal morality, a quiet private affair. To understand China, you must look past easy judgments and listen to the everyday actions of its people. It's in a grandmother folding dumplings, in children laughing in public squares. These moments define a nation's soul more than any political decision. No country is a monolith. China is a billion different hopes and ways of finding meaning. To call it sinful ignores the beauty and resilience of the human spirit I've witnessed there. The truth is always more complicated and more hopeful than the headlines suggest. When people think of China, they picture factories, conformity, and a lack of freedom. These stereotypes are powerful, repeated in news and movies, but they're only fragments of the truth. On the ground you see vibrant subcultures, young people with bright hair, passionate debates in tea houses, individuality everywhere. Life in China is not devoid of joy or spirituality. Walk through a park on a weekend, elderly women dance, men play chess, families picnic. These are rituals of community and connection, not emptiness. Even the image of a polluted wasteland is outdated. China faces environmental challenges, but the response is massive. Cities once choked by smog now see blue skies, solar farms stretch for miles. The drive for a greener country is real and visible. Stereotypes are snapshots from the past, not the full movie of the present. The real China is dynamic, diverse, and constantly changing. To understand it, you have to look beyond the cliches. The truth is always more interesting than the stereotype. The real China is found in daily life, not monuments. Food is central. Business deals, friendships, and family bonds are built over meals. Every region has its own culinary pride, and a home-cooked meal is a profound gesture of trust. Public spaces are alive parks and sidewalks become living rooms, filled with Tai Chi, dancing, and evening strolls. This communal spirit creates a sense of safety and belonging. Technology is everywhere. Almost everything is done through a smartphone, connecting families across vast distances. Even grandparents video call grandkids daily. Respect for elders and education runs deep. Young people give up seats for elders. Parents sacrifice for their children's schooling. Education is seen as the path to a better life. These values, community, connection, and hope for the next generation, define the modern Chinese spirit. The everyday rhythms reveal a society both ancient and forward-looking. It's these small moments that show the real heart of China. Traveling in China is like standing with one foot in the past and one in the future. You can gaze at the Forbidden City, then turn a corner into a modern mall filled with live-streaming teens. In places like Pingyao, ancient city walls surround homes where families watch TV and order takeout on smartphones. The past isn't a museum piece, it's the foundation of the present. High-speed trains glide past futuristic cities and timeless villages, connecting eras in hours. In remote villages, ancient customs endure, but the internet brings new opportunities. Young people sell traditional crafts online. Old and new aren't in conflict, they're woven together. Even in the mountains, tradition and technology coexist. China's journey is a dance between heritage and innovation. The country's future is being built on the strength of its past. This blend is what makes China unique and endlessly fascinating. To understand China, listen to its people's stories. Like Wei, a delivery driver in Chengdu, working long hours so his daughter can attend university, his hands calloused, his eyes bright with hope. Or Mrs. Li running a tiny dumpling shop in Beijing, knowing every customer by name, her shop a warm heart in a vast city. Or Mei, a young artist in Shanghai, defying her parents' wishes to follow her creative passion, capturing the tension between tradition and modernity. These are not stories of politics, but of dreams, sacrifice, and resilience. Ordinary people work hard, take risks, and build meaningful lives for their families. They are not symbols, they are human beings, filled with quiet optimism. Their stories aren't about sin or salvation but about the universal struggle for purpose and connection. The collective hustle of millions is what truly powers the nation. These voices are often missing from the conversation about China. But they are the real story. Hope and hustle define the spirit of modern China. Listen, and you'll hear echoes of your own dreams. The Western idea of sin is tied to religious rules, but China's morality is shaped by Confucianism, filial piety, social harmony, personal duty. A good person fulfills obligations to family and community. The greatest sin is bringing shame or disrupting harmony. This explains the pressure on students and the reluctance to criticize others. Preserving face matters deeply. These values form a resilient social fabric. Modernization brings tension. Individualism and consumerism challenge old values. Young people move to cities, forging new moral paths. The society is in transition, asking what it means to live well today. Judging China by Western standards misses the point. Instead, seek to understand its evolving ethics. The conversation about morality is ongoing, nuanced, and thoughtful. China's moral compass is unique, shaped by thousands of years of history. I've shared a few stories from my time in China, but words can only go so far. To truly understand, you must see for yourself, taste the food, hear the language, walk the streets. Real understanding comes from first-hand experience, from unexpected encounters and genuine conversations. These moments break down stereotypes and reveal the rich, complex reality of human life. China will challenge and surprise you, changing how you see the world. Be curious, be open. Look beyond labels and headlines. If you can, visit as a student, not a judge. Sit in a tea house, try new foods, let the country reveal itself on its own terms. If you can't travel, seek out stories, read, watch, and listen to those who build bridges of understanding. The more we learn about each other, the more we see our shared hopes and fears. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If these stories moved you, follow along as we keep exploring the world's hidden corners. The real China is not sinful. It's deeply, wonderfully human.